Hey, how you doing, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great week. Hope everybody had a great weekend, of course, as well. Just moving something over there. So on the side, I just want to get some stuff out of the way there. Anyway, I know you guys love the EDC videos, and I do as well. I love making them, and I love playing with the EDC tools and toys, whatever, gadgets, whatever you would like to call them or refer to them as. Now, I have some stuff out because this is some of the stuff you're gonna need. And I know I did a video about different things you're modifying on your Victorinox right there. There's another modification that you can't see right now. Now, I did see somebody actually buy the the modification and put it on, but I said I can make that myself. Why should I do that? And I'll enjoy making it. So I did make it. Now, before we get into all that, so you see all of the wonderful EDC videos that come out. You go over here. Well, you go over there to see them. You hit that subscribe. The video will come up in your subscription feed, and you will be able to see when they come up, because we probably will be doing more modifications on this as well, and some other EDC stuff. But I always like working with the Victorinox. They are my favorite knives, along with Kershaw and Gerber and all that. But anyway, Victorinox is it's a multi-tool and a knife together. Anyway, so you hit that subscription so you get this when it comes up, because you're going to want to see the rest of the stuff that I do to it, of course. Then you come over here, you hit that thumbs up just because you like this video so much and you like all the videos we do here on the EDC stuff. And of course, you show that love and help support the channel, because we do appreciate how you support the channel. It's really helpful because we're trying to build this channel to get bigger and bigger. Now, what will you need to make this? Or should I show you what I made? Now, as you can see, we have a little fire tender in the little corkscrew over there. Hold on one second. I forgot one little thing. Hold on. I'll be right there, guys. I just need a little bit of a tissue to wipe some of the Vaseline off my fingers as I work with it. So you're going to need your Victorinox, of course, or something else that has a corkscrew. Maybe you have a multi-tool that has a corkscrew. Some Vaseline to put in it for the fire starter or tinder. A lighter, of course. A candle. And I have my little fire steel right here. I'm thinking about, until I figure out another way to just put it on the keychain or the little, it can fit in here with this. Just until I figure out a way of actually putting, without buying, because I don't want to buy it. I saw the person that bought all the stuff, and he actually broke it right away, so I don't want to be buying that and breaking it and all that. I can make it my own. But this fits in here very nicely and very snugly. So I could put a little S-beaner on there to connect it to this part, or I could just slip it in the thing, take the S-beaner off. Of course, like I told you guys, it broke once before. I can get some of that JB Weld, put that on there, and boom. You have a whole new fire starter all ready to go, fixed. So the tin pan is just, when we try to work with it later. And of course, you're going to need some cotton balls. So these are the jumbo ones. I don't need a jumbo one, but that's all that Target had. I usually go to Target for stuff like this. So we will use this for other things as well. Maybe we'll make some more tender from other things as well. Not this. Well, I have another Victorinox, and I do have another multi-tool that does have a corkscrew on it, so we could do it for that, or we can just do some different multiple fire starting things. So first off, I'm going to take this one out, put this to the side. Now, as you can see, the wax was still a little wet, not completely dried when I put it in, so it did form completely to the corkscrew. So it does come in and out. So if you want to take it out to use the corkscrew for a bottle of wine or whatever, or to make a hole in something, you can take it out and then boom, right back in again, and put that over there. We'll try to set it on fire with the ferro rod before we make the other one. And of course, just twist it up a little, fluff it up a little. There is Vaseline in there to help it as well. I have a little tin tray there. I don't want to set anything on fire in the house. And remember, people, don't try this unless you have some safety equipment around, especially if you're a child. Please, please do not go and try this. Please let your parents know. If they want you to do it, let them help you so you can get through it. But be very careful when you're doing it because you're working with fire. I have metal here and stuff and everything. So I'm trying to do this around the viewfinder, so it's quite hard. And you can see right there, it did start to spark it a little. There you go, see? So it did go on fire, as you can see. It did spark. I was not right there. And I did move the camera. Sorry about that. But it will go on fire. It is catching. I'm not there to blow on it. But you can see right there how it burnt it right there. So it is possible. It is really hard to do it around the camera. But if you were right there trying to get a fire going, fluff that out, put it out. Anyway, now the whole point of the video, to make one. So you take a little bit of cotton. You tear it off the cotton ball. You can ball it up a little bit. That's about right. Take your Vaseline out. They're only $12, so if you just don't want to do this, I think part of the fun is doing it. You work the Vaseline into it. This is the fun part, because you get to do this. And you get to say, I made it myself. So I just put that over there. Just try and get some of the Vaseline off my fingers so it's easier to work with. And of course, you put that right there. Just making sure we can see everything on camera. Get the Vaseline out of the way. Have my little cheapo, what do you call it? Walmart special over here, lighter. And it don't want to light. I think I used all the fuel in it, but I do have another lighter just in case. And I have whatchamacallits over here, matches. I must not have filled it up all the way. Hey, things happen when you're doing stuff, right? So you just melt some of the wax on there. And you can flip it over. Put some more wax on there. I can't be right on top of it to make sure it covers every inch of it. So it's not going to be as precise as the other one. It is sticking to my fingers now, so I'm just blowing out the candle over here. We'll let it dry a little bit so we can form it. And you want to get it around the first little piece over here. You could always heat it up with the lighter if it starts to become too stiff. And you just twist it into it like so. And you just work with the wax. It will fit in there perfectly. Trim off the top. Thought that was a tissue for it. You just trim off the top. And then you have your little fire tinder. You just trim off the top there, right there a little bit. Let me see. I do have a pair of scissors. Should trim it. So just trim it like that. And of course, while it's in here, you could add some wax to it as well if it's not forming too well, as you can see right there. So if you need be, which I think I will do, put a little wax on the edge of it. Like I said, it's really hard to do around the viewfinder like this, so not an easy task. Get it into the picture a little more. So you can add a little wax to it. Of course, you leave it open like this. Let that bad boy dry up. Then it will close as you saw in the beginning. It was completely closed. This little piece of tinder was right there. And the wax will make it burn longer. As you can see, the wax and the Vaseline inside of it will help it burn a little bit longer. It won't burn out right away. I am inside the house, so I don't want to leave it burning too long and have the place stinking. So there you have it, people. No need to spend $12. I spent the candle I had, the lighters I had, the Victorinox I had, the fire strike, the fire rod I had. I paid for 98 cents for the cotton bowl. So a lot cheaper than $12 if you want to have a little adventure and make it. Of course, like I told you, it's so much easier when you're right on top of it and not around the viewfinder, but not too bad. It is kind of solid now, so you can close it. It doesn't take up that much room. The other one was a little bit better because I was right on top of it, like I said. But people, go out there and make your stuff. That's all the fun of doing EDC stuff. You know, making stuff, getting your hands working on stuff. That's the fun part of it. And it's something you could pass on to your kids and do with your kids as well. So remember that, all right? Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate all the support and love. So hit up that thumbs up. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any suggestions,